everybody, I am the Lazy Kiwi and welcome back to another Minecraft episode. So you may be noticing that I am using shaders today, and this is because last time I put up a poll asking you guys if you want to see me playing with or without shaders, and most of you did vote for shaders. So this is kind of just gonna be like my test episode for this almost, to see if I like it as well as if my PC likes it, because that is gonna be the main concern for me. But turning around here, you can see that I have added in some fences over here. So these fences are gonna go all the way around this area, because realistically I don't want the villagers to come in here and mess with my crops once they're actually roaming around. So over here we have the patched garden. That's kind of what I'm calling this little area, because well, it's little patches of gardens, and I just love that. I also made this fence fully completed as well for these same reasons, as I do not want the villagers trampling my crops. And this is kind of what I'm gonna be doing for the lighting sources around my base. Of course, I think torches here and there, maybe hidden away, would also be efficient, but this is kind of gonna be like aesthetic wise what I'm planning to do. And off camera, I did also start on my pathways. So this is kind of the color palette that I want for my paths. I've been thinking about this a lot and I love this. So I'm glad to finally have a bit of it already set into my base, and it looks lovely. As you can also see over here, there's a lot of random blocks just placed around. This is actually going to be a build in the future, kind of where I'm going to have some of my farmer villagers. I think this is a nice space since, you know, it's around all of the farms. So this is a problem for today. This is something we're gonna fix today, because I cannot walk around this area and be deafened every single time and hear just cows and sheep and villagers and everything in one little area. So we're gonna move this and start a little animal barn area. Now there is one little thing that I did off camera that I really wanted to keep for on camera, but I just could not stop myself when I saw this cat, because this is the cat that I had to tame, because it looks like my real life cat. His name is Merlin. Oh, also, I kind of almost forgot to mention that I also did make this area completed in a sense of like bookshelf wise. I don't think I'm gonna add in any more bookshelves here, but I do want to add a few other things, such as mob heads. So I did end up downloading a few data packs for the game, so I'm gonna be able to get mob heads now that we have all of the off-camera shenanigans out of the way. I am going to go ahead and fight a few mobs.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Well, that was honestly pretty unsuccessful in the finding heads category as well as the XP category. I mean, I am much closer to 30, but I didn't find any heads whatsoever. I think the drop rate, based off of my experience, is pretty low, but for now there is a lot of work that I want to do. So this problem that I said I was gonna fix, I'm gonna move that to somewhere around here. So we have our big farm area over here, and I kind of want the cows and sheep and other animals that I eventually want to go into kind of also this general area. So I think I'm gonna clear up a bunch of these trees over here, and then we can kind of start our little layout for this little area. So I think I'm gonna do a little transition where now there's a bunch of trees over here, but oh my goodness, when I stare into this corner right over here, then all of a sudden there's gonna be a lot less trees over here. So I cleared up a lot of this space. I think I should also probably trim down the terrain a little bit. I don't really have a plan yet for this, so I guess I'll have to think on it as what the heck? My dude, what are you doing? After clearing up a lot of the dirt that was over here, I am ready to start with my little layout. I think I'm definitely gonna need a bit more dirt than I have on me currently, but I think we can get this little spaces started already. So I think over in this area is kind of where I'm gonna have my chickens and maybe even my pigs as well. So over here is where I'm gonna have my cows and my sheep. So I think this is kind of where I'm gonna have this little area be. This is gonna be kind of the main part of the building. It's gonna be a pretty large building. I am definitely gonna have to clear up some more trees, however. I did also, to make life a little bit easier, get a data pack that makes the leaves decay a lot faster. That's just gonna help me a lot with clearing up space, as you can see. This will all make more sense eventually. Right now it looks really weird, but as I build in the walls and stuff, it's all gonna make a lot more sense. So this is my big project for today. This is gonna be my main focus because I really want to get the cows and the sheep out of my hair because they are so annoying in this little area over here. However, before I get started with all of that, oh my gosh, what the heck? Why would you do that? What is wrong with you? His name is William now. I don't know why, but he's William. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, I really want to get started on building one of my custom trees. Now, I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but I don't really have the most hope in the world. Like, let's be real. This is going to be the first time that I'm going to build a custom tree. So honestly, let's just get straight into this and see if I can maybe pull this off, because I know this is going to be a lot of work. And just as suspected, it was indeed a lot of work. However, I love how this tree turned out. I definitely want a bunch more of these types of trees around. I can definitely experiment a little bit with other types of trees like oak trees or cherry blossom trees. A lot of other types of trees as well that I want to make custom trees of. But it's gonna take me a while to get used to making custom trees. I think I will mention later on again that I will be doing most of these off camera. I think once or twice in the future I'll do more custom trees on camera, but I think this is for the most part gonna be an off camera thing that I'm gonna do, just to add a bit of detail around my base, adding in a few custom trees here and there, just to make everything a little bit prettier and more bedazzled and obviously more custom, because these trees are not going to be anywhere else in the world. But do let me know what you guys think about my little tree. So this is the little tree all done. Well, it's not really a little tree, but it is smaller than some that I'm planning on building. And again, this is the first custom tree that I've ever made, I think, and I love it. I think it turned out so cute. So now this area actually feels so much more complete. It's definitely not. I still have a lot of work to do over here, but it just feels a little bit more complete given that there's a tree here now. I'm planning on having a few trees in this general area. I'm gonna build one over here, and once we have this building up, I'm gonna build another tree around here somewhere, and I think it's gonna look so pretty later on, especially with more trees, bigger trees even, and even a lot smaller trees around. I think it's gonna be so pretty. Now, I'm gonna be honest, me building that tree was very much procrastination for starting on this build, because this is gonna be such a big project, especially with moving all of the animals over and everything. But I feel like I have to start it. I kind of don't want to. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot of work, but I really feel like we have to get this started, especially since we have a lot of other things that I still want to do. So I'm quickly gonna gather up all of these mangrove trees, probably plant a few more as well. So this build is mainly just going to exist out of wood, which is definitely going to be interesting. I hope it looks pretty. I'm not too sure how this is gonna turn out, but I'm gonna try my best. Now that I have everything that I need, I think we can turn this into a little speed build. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. So silly little old me made a bit of an oopsie, and I forgot to record the first half of this build with the replay mod. So instead, here's a few random clips of me just placing blocks. And this is gonna make no sense for now, but I kind of just wanted to add this in to explain why the heck there is no real speed build footage of this first part of the build. It all looks really silly right now. Ignore this part. But I feel so silly because I somehow managed to not hit record on the replay mod. But this is the bottom half of the build. We lost quite a bit of footage because this is honestly half of the build. Like, the whole bottom part was completed at this point, so I honestly feel so stupid for this. I gotta say though, I do really like how it all turned out. It is exactly what I envisioned in my head when I was thinking up what I wanted to do for this barn. I kind of want to say barn because it is technically a barn. All of the animals live here, but it doesn't really have the classic look of a barn, but it is still a barn, if that makes any sense at all. So as you can tell, I already had a little sheep in here. My guy was just wandering around the area, so I obviously had to just let him join the little sheep family that's gonna live here because he was already here. I might as well have just let him stay here. We do eventually also get another sheep that was also just casually wandering around the area, so he has a little friend in a little bit, which is lovely. I also love this roof shape. I kind of just did it on the fly. I didn't test this beforehand or anything, so I'm proud of this roof shape because it looks so cute. It worked out just perfectly for the barn effect that I wanted to go for. So I love how that turned out, and I'm especially proud of it because I didn't beforehand do anything for it. I also wanted this part of the roof to connect up to that part of the roof, and also I think it turned out really nicely. But you guys will have to let me know what you think about my little barn and the roof and everything, because I had a lot of fun thinking up kind of what I wanted to do for this and where to go from there. And then also, obviously, the execution of this was a lot of fun as well. I really love this build. I cannot wait to do the little pig farm and the little chicken coop next to this as well. I think we'll do that in the next episode. I'm not too sure yet. I kind of make up little plans for the episodes, and in my plan list for the next episode is the chicken coop and the pig place, so hopefully I will get to that in the next episode. But I mean, you never know how things are gonna go until you do it, but that is in the plans. So then this little area will be more or less completed with that, because that's kind of what I want in this area, kind of the animal space. Also, again, ignore the llama trying to brutally attack me. My guy just, I don't know what his problem is. I just casually murdered his father right in front of him. But I mean, it's not that serious. His brother was over it. Well, I can't say brother because later on in this episode, they do have a child together. So let's go with wife and not brother. His wife was over it very quickly. Never attacked me at all. That one, however, on the other hand, was wild with it. He wanted me to die. I mean, I can't really blame him. I did get rid of his dad. Anyway, on to the rest of this episode, I guess. And just like that, the whole build is complete. I really like how this turned out. It is such a cute little build. And as you can see over here, I've got my llamas. I gave them new carpets so that they have new little outfits. They love me now, luckily. They do not hate me anymore. Their father, on the other hand, probably does hate me. The first head that I get, is a little freaking villager head. I also do have 2 sheep over here already. One of them is pink, of course, because that's just gorgeous. And I do want to make a little pathway coming along to over here. That's why I have all of these blocks in my inventory currently. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then we can bring over the animals we have over there. I'm just gonna keep using these same blocks that I've been using this whole time on my other pathways, and we are just gonna fill in this little area. I also think eventually in this area I can add some more trees. I think that could be so pretty. I kind of want a lot of the custom trees along the area over here, so it's gonna be a lot of work, but I honestly think it's gonna be so worth it. There we go. Oh, I like it. It's so cute over here. I think I'm gonna take some bone meal. Maybe not right now, but for now, my plan is going to be to bring over the animals that I already have. Before we do that, however, I am gonna need a lot more wheat. So I think I'm not gonna farm all of this up because that's gonna take so long. I'm just gonna go ahead and farm up the ones that I have over here. I really should start making a bone meal farm eventually because this is getting out of hand. But the main reason I wanted to get myself some wheat was not only to feed the animals, of course, but it was also to get a lot of hay bales, because I think these could look so cute just scattered around the area over there. I think for more of these, I'm gonna have to collect all of these, but for now, I'm just gonna place the ones that I've made. Kind of just a few of them in this general area. I quite like how that is looking. Now we can get our animals finally to the area that they need to go. Come on, everybody. Lovely. Now that that is done, unfortunately for you guys, you're gonna have to go. This is the cow pen, so we're only gonna have cows in here. Now, however, we're gonna bring along our sheepies. We don't have too many of them here, but honestly, the space I made for them is not that big, so I don't mind having just a little bit of sheep. And now we have little baby cows as well. Oh, they look so pretty in here. Oh, and also, now that I've seen the XP, you may have noticed that I have 30 levels. I am so excited about that. So once it is daytime, we're gonna see if maybe we can enchant our diamond pickaxe. So if you don't know too much about Minecraft enchantments, you can basically cheese it a little bit by checking beforehand what you can get. So if this one, for example, we would get Silk Touch, and for our diamond pickaxe, we will get Silk Touch. Okay, that's a really bad example for this. We'd get Flame, for example, but if we were to enchant this now, the enchantment for this one would have changed. And I'm really happy to see Silk Touch. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank goodness, we have Silk Touch, Efficiency, and Unbreaking on this. Now we just basically need Mending for this. I'm so happy that I got Silk Touch on that, because now we can go ahead and mine our diamonds. I'm probably gonna mine a bit of diamonds off camera as well, just go strip mining to see if I can find some more, so that by the next episode we can hopefully have some armor. So realistically, I'm gonna have to mine up 3 diamonds without Silk Touch. That is if I do want another pickaxe. It's honestly so much easier to see the ores with the shaders on, because they actually glow, as you can see. So it's so much easier to find the ores, which honestly, it's gonna be so helpful when I actually go mining. Oh, I almost walked right past them, but here they are. Oh my goodness! What a day! Like I said though, I do think I'm gonna do some off-camera mining, because mining to me really scary, so I'm just gonna strip mine, because that's gonna be the easiest for me. Well, not technically easiest, it's still gonna take a really long time, but it is not gonna be as frightening. I am going to feel a lot better doing it that way. So it's really boring, especially to try and get that on camera. So I'm gonna do it off camera, but I will show you guys my little strip mine afterwards, just so that you can see that I did actually go and strip mine. Look at this crazy pile of diamonds. It's been crazy to get these. What the heck? It's so wild. Let me just mine up. It's gonna take so long to mine these up. Oh my goodness dang. It's been hours. Anyway, I'm so sorry about that. Honestly, I highly doubt that the first thing here is gonna be fortune, but like I said, we might get lucky, and honestly, I'm really hoping. Unbreaking 3. I mean, there is a chance, there's a solid chance that that could be fortune. So I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna put my little pickaxe here somewhere. We're gonna put my pickaxe in this chest. So for this area over here, I think it could be a lot of fun to make another custom tree. They do take me a little while to do, but they look so pretty, and I think over here could be a really good place for a custom tree. And then since I'm gonna put the trees somewhere around here, I am gonna have space here, and I think we can maybe make like a little wagon that's gonna have wheat in it. I think that could be so cute. I do still need to make this little area look a bit better. So for this, I am going to need quite a bit of wheat to make a lot of little stacks. So once it is done raining, I am gonna farm up all of the wheat over here and replant them, which is gonna take me a little while. There we have it, all of my wheat replanted, and we actually have quite a lot of wheat and seeds. Like I said, I really have to start on like a little bone meal making area, because this is all of the seeds that I have and this is all of the wheat that I have. So I'm gonna take probably 4 of these to do what I gotta do. I'm assuming they really like hay bales. Let me not do that to them, the poor things. So inside here, I think I am going to make like a little trapdoor situation, and that is kind of going to act like almost little feeder stations, I would call it. So something like this. The llamas are gonna have a really fun time with this, as you can probably tell. But over here, I kind of want some like crafting tables and stuff that'll actually be functional for me. So maybe something like this. I think this looks really cute in here. I wish there was something I could put on the ground besides carpets. And my dudes really want to eat this, and I kind of want to see a baby llama. So give me a second. My friends, please make a baby. I want to see little baby llama. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, please, you're so pretty. Maybe you can be somewhere around here to kind of give the space a little bit more action in this area over here, because there's literally nothing here at the moment. I guess I can put a few of these around here. I kind of like that. I think that looks gorgeous. We have a little llama over there. Currently, I cannot give him a little carpet, although I would love to. So like I mentioned, I do definitely want a little wagon design here. So I think once again, if it's daytime, I will start on a little wagon. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I've never made a little wagon before, so I might look up a few references to see if I can see a few wagon designs. So a lot of these designs kind of are slabs that are slightly raised off of the ground. I think we are gonna do just a little 2x2 like this. Well, not 2x2, 2x3, I would say. Then over here is where we are going to have our little hay bales. So these trapdoors are gonna be my little wheels, because I actually do not have any oak. I do think oak would have looked a bit better, but we're just gonna go for this one. I've also seen one design using bamboo to kind of act as a different shade and add more levels to the wagon, which I love that idea. This looks so cute. I also think I'm gonna move one of the llamas outside to kind of be connected to this, so that it kind of looks like the little llama is gonna be pulling the wagon, although I don't think one llama is gonna be able to do that. I'm gonna move the little baby llama outside. I think that is so cute. That is my little wagon. I think it's adorable. This was heavily inspired by Cfro, who is a Minecraft builder. I saw this on Pinterest, and now this is kind of what this little area is looking like with the little wagon and stuff. I really want to make a big tree tree, like kind of in between this area here. Well, maybe not a big tree, similar to that one, I would say. Now, there's not too much that I still want to do for today's video. Something that has been bothering me that I definitely want to do today is gonna be filling up the other hole. This is the hole that I'm talking about. As you can see, it really is a very large hole. It goes down into another cave area. We are going to have to tear down that little house as well. But today I am gonna go about this in a slightly more proper way than with the previous hole that I just filled up. I am actually going to place torches to minimize the mob spawning in this area. So to start this off, I am going to tear down all of the trees, all of the houses and pumpkins and stuff that's in this general little area. It might honestly take me a little while to do that, so instead I'm just gonna do a little spin. It's all gonna be gone. So now that that is done, the only thing left to do is going to be to light up that area. I honestly think my best tactic for this is going to be to literally run in, spam down torches, and just keep on sprinting, never looking back. Like that, there is a creeper, but I'm just gonna keep running. I'm just gonna keep moving. There is very clearly not only one creeper over there. Oh, you see, this is why I hate doing this. That is actually terrible. This does actually seem like it honestly goes pretty far, so I think I might actually come down here again. I feel like this is enough torches for this general area to be mob proof, but I actually do want to go down here again at some point. I think it's time that we fill up this ginormous hole. Nobody ever take that sentence out of context, okay? Because I feel like out of everything I've ever said on the internet, that sentence is on like the top 5 of the weirdest things that I've said, and that can be easily taken out of context. So we're just gonna breeze over that, and I feel like today's video, it is definitely the longest video that I have made for Minecraft as of yet. When I was recording this, it didn't feel like it was gonna be the longest episode, but I definitely am having a lot of fun in general with these videos. I hope you guys like them too. There we go, the hole is filled up. It looks really nice here as well, with like the big open space. I cannot wait to eventually expand all the way out here, but for now we are still very much busy in our little area over there. So I'm basically done for today. Let me know what you guys think about the barn as well. I'll give you guys a few glamour shots of this. But yeah, I think that is everything for today. So with that, I am gonna end this episode off here. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel, as it really does help me out, and I will see you all in another video. Goodbye, everybody!